Whoa, it's good, Commanders fans, and happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a good weekend, man. It's about to get really real, guys. I mean, it's already gotten really real anyway. We made a move for Deebo Samuel, like I was talking about yesterday. There's some moves that have been made. Christian Kirk got traded to the Texans. Geno Smith traded to the Raiders. So a lot of moves are already starting to happen, but now a lot more official moves will be happening on Monday with the legal tampering period happening. DJ Reed for the Jets, the cornerback, even tweeted out like he's about to get a bag or he's ready. He's excited for Monday. Like a lot of people are excited for Monday. So daily videos should be coming out this week, coming up with free agency. A lot of live streams from different channels that I'll be on, and I'm gonna try to go live myself this week too to just talk about free agency. It's just gonna be a lot of fun, guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun because we're gonna make some moves. We have the cap space to make the moves. Whether it's a trade for Trey Hendrickson, we're gonna end up with an edge rusher. Like we're getting an edge rusher. That's one thing that's gonna happen. We got a wide receiver. We knew that was gonna happen, and we're not done yet with the wide receiver room. We knew we were gonna make a trade or make something happen, make some shake. Adam Peters is gonna do something with the wide receiver room. The cornerback room needs to be addressed. I think that will be addressed day one with the legal tampering period. And I do feel like we're gonna sign an edge rusher or make a trade for an edge rusher on Monday for sure. So this video is not about Trey Hendrickson. This video is about Khalil Mack, and there is confirmed interest from Ben Standig with The Athletic. He came up with an article today. He says Khalil Mack won't come cheap. Pro Football Focus projects a 2-year, $45 million deal with $40 million guaranteed. So that's about $22.5 million per year for Khalil Mack, which is pretty steep. But you look at the other edge rushers in the league. Max Crosby's getting $35 million per year. Nick Bosa, $34. Josh Allen, $28 million. Brian Burns, $28 million. TJ Watt, $28 million. Myles Garrett, $25 million. Who's going to get more than that pretty soon? Montez Sweat, $24 million. Daniil Hunter, $24 million. Rashawn Gary, $24 million. Bradley Chubb, $22 million. Trey Hendrickson, who wants a raise of $30 to more than $30 million from what people are saying. He's getting $21 million per year. Von Miller, $19 million per year. Khalil Mack right now is at $19 million per year. So remember, the salary cap has gone up, and he's going to want to make what he's making right now and more. Bobby Wagner got a raise too. He went from $6 million to $9.5 million. So Khalil Mack, even though he's 34, he wants. It looks like he's looking for a $22 million per year contract. Harold Landry's getting $17.5 million per year. So that's a guy who's a free agent who I'm pretty interested. I hope the Commanders are interested in Harold Landry as well. Bryce Huff, $17 million. And then we know Josh Sweat is going to get a lot of money too this offseason. He's making $10 million per year. So $22 million, yes, it is a lot. It's a lot for a guy who's 34 years old, who once the season ended, he mulled over retirement, apparently, because he's 34 years old. He's been in the league for a long time, so he's gone through some wear and tear and whatnot. But Ben Standig confirms that the Commanders are interested. He says, yeah, but Washington is interested. Those terms fit perfectly into the 2-year window and will likely be cheaper than the overhyped Josh Sweat. So he throws some shade at Josh Sweat from the Eagles. And he says the Los Angeles Chargers won't let Mack escape easily, especially after releasing Joey Bosa. He says, yes, Mack turned 34 this year, and a groin injury led to a dip in production. 6 sacks and 49 quarterback pressures in 2024 after 17 sacks and 88 pressures in 2023. Still, he remains a force on all 3 downs, which he definitely does. Khalil Mack is 7th among active players with 107.5 sacks, and PFF graded him number 2 against the run among defensive ends in 2024. We talk about stopping the run, right? Khalil Mack was number 2 among all edge rushers with his run defense grade per PFF with an 88. Pass rush grade was a 79.9, which was 16th. 90.4 overall PFF grade which was 5th out of 211 edge rushers. So he had 7 sacks on the season, 2 forced fumbles, which was 8th among 211 edge rushers. So ball is life for him as well. 24 solo tackles as well. So he had a darn good season. He played 617 snaps, which is 44th out of 211 edge rushers, which is really good. 49 pressures, which is 26th out of 211 edge rushers, which is still pretty darn good, very productive. This year, he made the Pro Bowl as well. Like he's like Bobby Wagner, where if he just suits up, he's gonna make the Pro Bowl because I'm not gonna say popularity, but just they're gonna put up numbers every year. Like Bobby Wagner's always gonna put up 100 tackles. Khalil Mack is gonna give you at least 5 to 6, 7, 8 sacks a season. And, just off their name and reputation, they're going to make the Pro Bowl or All-Pro every season. But last year in 2023, yeah, he had how many sacks? He had he had 17 sacks, which is insane, just like Trey Hendrickson. And he made the Pro Bowl. He was All Pro and had votes for Defensive Player of the Year. Just last year, basically, just last season, not this past season, but last season in 2023. So you still are like, he's not washed. Like, people who want to say stuff like that about people who are 30 years old, 34, people saying they're washed. Like, and we've done a good job of bringing guys who are 34, Zach Ertz 35, Austin Eckler on the last chapter of his career. He came in and played well. So we've done a great job of bringing in guys who are, older and have really made the most out of their stay here in Washington and Landover, Maryland, Ashburn, Virginia, and the DMV. So Khalil Mack could be added to that group, like Deebo Samuel. Maybe, I'm not gonna say revive his career, but he had a down year last year. He can have a bounce back season where he has a chip on his shoulder. So we're actually we're a destination now where people come here and they revive their careers. It's not a place where people come here and their careers die. Like, we're the complete opposite of that team or that franchise that we were in the past. So we are an attractive destination. And I think him and Dan Quinn's defense and Joe Witt Jr., he would be a heck of a pass rusher. And he would help us with that run defense. We keep talking about run defense. Khalil Mack is the guy who has been doing a great job of slowing down the run. So he fits what we need. Would I rather have Myles Garrett? Sure. Would I rather have Trey Hendrickson, who's younger and 30 years old? Probably. You got to give up a draft pick. With Khalil Mack, all you got to do is just sign him. You don't have to give up a draft pick or anything like that. Khalil Mack, let's see if there's any other stats that I want to bring up here for Khalil Mack. Yeah, that's really it, man. I think he would be a good fit. I would not be mad at, like, if Monday we see at 12 o'clock that we sign Khalil Mack to a $20 million per year. Yes, I get it's pretty pricey. So the Khalil Mack, he was 26th in pressure rate over the last 2 seasons with 15.8%, which is really good. And then 8th in the league in sacks for 23, which is really, really good as well. So, and Joey Bosa was out too. So there was a lot of times where they were doubling Khalil Mack too. He does really good against double teams as well. Like, he beats double teams a lot, which is what they're going to do. And that would make it easier for Dorrance Armstrong and other guys on the defensive line too. So I would go around 19 to $20 million per year, which is what he's getting right now. And it's that 2-year window, like they brought up, like Ben Standig said in his article too, where you wouldn't lock into a long-term deal. It's just 2 years, see what he's got, maybe have a potential out in that second year or something like that, and just see what happens. But I think Khalil Mack would come in here and improve this defense and definitely give us more pass rush juice than what we got right now. And he would make things easier for Frankie Louisville and Bobby Wagner as well. But looking at the article, he did name some other guys to take a look at, like Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, Aaron Banks from the Niners, DeMarcus Lawrence from the Cowboys. He didn't say we were interested. He just brought up Jordan Lewis from the Cowboys too. Darius Slayton, which everybody talks about all the time. Harold Landry, Paulson Adebo. And he did bring up Kendall Fuller, Charvarius Ward, and Amari Cooper, and Keenan Allen, Evan Ingram as well, who I really do like. So, all right, you guys let me know what you guys think. As always, are there any free agents? Tomorrow I'll probably come out with a couple videos for free agency because it is free agency eve tomorrow. Just recapping some stuff. I may go live. We'll see. But all right, you guys let me know what you guys think. As always, would you sign Khalil Mack for $22 million per year or pass? All right, you guys. Commanders. Peace.